Hi, welcome to the news, and Abby is back.
Yeah, I'm so glad to be back, and you actually just got back to Michigan too, so we're regrouping, and we are so glad you've tuned in to the November news.
Yes.
Can't believe we're already through October and into November. We are so excited to share the most recent updates with you, starting with our degree program graduates. A huge congratulations to each of those names on the screen. We are so proud of you in this milestone.
Yeah, so exciting. And a quick note on the news, we're going to start doing it on the first of the month and just kind of recap what happened in the past month and talk about the theme of the upcoming month. And we've kind of wanted to do that in the past, and now we're very firm on wanting to just kind of do it on the first work day of the month kind of thing.
Yeah, absolutely. And so if you remember previously, we had done our referral month, and we were just so thankful to see the kind of traction and participation that got. So we figured, why not, keep the ball rolling. And so we will be kind of motivating you guys to keep engaging with that, with still awarding some prizes. So first place will get $100 of store credit, and down from there, $50 for second, $25 for third. And so that'll be for the month. So if you already have, that referral link, you can just keep using that same one that kind of tracks those signups to your name. And if you haven't participated yet and want to sign up, we will include that link in the description and in the email that gets sent out that includes the news.
Absolutely, and it's going to be going off of just each month. So if you had, let's say you hadn't been able to get very many people last month because maybe they weren't ready, if you get involved now, it's going off of this month. So it's going to be all of November that referral will go, and then we'll do the drawing on the next news on the 1st of December. So yeah, get involved, and it's exciting to continue it. And so many of you once again participated, and that was just such a blessing for us to see you sharing the word and spreading it. And again, you never know what that's going to do for the person that you share this with.
Exactly. And if you did refer some people who signed up, I think it's also a great reminder to kind of check in with them, see how their studies might be going, if they have any questions or any advice you can help them with. We said that's a really big piece of just getting people to, engage with CLIs, having that mentorship piece, or that, student who's kind of been through the same process and can really be a support. Absolutely. So make sure to check in with those people who you've referred.
All right, Giving Tuesday is coming up. Giving Tuesday is actually in December this month.
Yeah.
And this month, leading up to it, we really want to get our community to join in. So as you're watching this, first you can ask yourself, how can you pay it forward in this month? And will you ask your friends, your family, and your community if they're willing to give it forward? So maybe you're able to give it forward and give $50 this month, then you want to ask your family to be able to double that and give $100 as a collective, your community. So how can you give it forward, and how can you get your party or your people in your life to participate? It's something that we really haven't done much before. So we're kind of excited about this opportunity for sort of a peer-to-peer fundraising on behalf of Christian leaders. Some people have done this before for their birthday, and that has been so appreciated. But it's a great opportunity to now kind of in this giving season and in this season of gratitude and Thanksgiving to get involved with this. So
yeah, we're really excited to see, how this can kind of work. And I think it's cool on Giving Tuesday, extending it the whole month is nice just to give a little bit of time. But I always look forward to see, what my friends on Facebook are sharing on Giving Tuesday.
What's important to them as a cause.
I think it's always cool to get introduced to different, causes, different organizations, different Christian causes. So, even if you're not super focused on fundraising, just getting the word out there about Christian leaders, this is a great way to do that and just kind of raise awareness for our vision, our mission, and like it said on that slide there, so many people resonate with the idea of accessible education, of accessible Christian biblical education. So you never know who this can reach and who this can impact. And a lot of people, are wanting to financially support causes such as this. So to put it out there, to share it on your social media, to send it to, other people who might be interested, it kind of, fits in the same way of Referral Month, as you never know who this opportunity can reach.
You never know who it's going to reach, and maybe someone that you share about maybe giving a little bit generously, maybe they are going to become a student. So maybe this becomes another way for you to be involved in Referral Month. So maybe someone hears about this mission, really resonates with it. You can always then refer them to become a student as well.
Absolutely. So we have this link on this slide there at our website, /Giving Tuesday 2024. And on this page, there will be a button where you can set up your own fundraiser, and that is what will generate that custom link. I think it will be sent to your email, so you can check there there to get that link that you can share. And yeah, like it says, get creative, share it with your church, on your social media, whoever you think might, want to get involved. And yeah, we have that goal of 18,000 for the month. But I think what's really cool is, even just asking someone to give $5, give $10. That's really what's, cool about Christian Leaders, is that money is still paying it forward to for another student to access this education. And no matter the size of the gift, it really is powerful and it means the world to us.
Yeah, and I think just kind of talking again on the sustainability of this mission has really moved by so much of us is funded by the support of you who are using these classes, are feeling the impact, are sharing it. And so just to kind of get that goal, we're going even closer to being able to have our mission funded and supported so that we can keep expanding into more initiatives and more things. So again, thank you for all of you who are supporting us right now. And we're excited to see how God's going to use this Giving Tuesday movement in 2024.
So watch your email for some important student surveys. Last month, the student satisfaction survey was sent out. So if you haven't interacted with that already, we would love to hear your feedback. This is really important for us in just improving what we offer, the different services to our students, as well as it's important for the accreditation process. Absolutely. So if you haven't participated yet, that link will be in an email that you can check out.
Yeah, and I just want to say, we'll share probably a little bit more about some of those results, but I just want to, again, shout out to, our help desk, to all of the staff who are continually assisting and helping students, and just each of the students that participate in this survey. Overall, we have seen such positive feedback, so thank you guys, again, for your honest feedback, but also for the encouragement to our team that's working really, really, really hard behind the scenes to make sure that you are being fed spiritually, emotionally, intellectually, socially, all of the ways that you're connecting here at Christian Leaders. So again, just shout out to our staff that works so hard.
Yeah, that's a great point. And also it's a chance to show any ideas you have for Christian Leaders.
We do have some opportunities for feedback.
If there's a course you want to see or a different program you think that, we should be offering, it's a great place to voice those ideas as well. We have a new Bible plan about
this one, sleep.
Yeah.
Well, I always am blown away when I think about how much of our life is actually spent in sleep.
That is a very fair point.
And what does the Bible say about it? So what's really cool is that this Bible plan kind of dives into that, put together by our president, and then also as a reminder, the two most recent, God Heals and God Unites, those Bible plans as well. If you haven't gotten in them and accessed them, those links are all there.
Yeah, and keep sharing those plans. I think it's a cool way, again, to introduce CLI to different people. So if you know someone who maybe is interested in learning more on what the Bible says about sleep, it's a good link to share. We also have a new course. This has been a long-awaited and long-anticipated course on modern and postmodern philosophy. Roy Clauser is the primary professor of that course, but President Henry Reinga did a lot of those readings and just course creation too. So we are super, super excited to get this launched. Yeah, and not only is it really just the course itself, but this also kind of rounds out our philosophy major that is a part of that Christian leadership degree. So this is now live, it is earnable, it is on the guidance and credential panel, and those are the requirements listed there on the slide.
Yeah, this is super huge, and when I was just in Florida before I was with my dad, as he was kind of finishing it up, and he said, this course is just absolutely essential right now in this time that we're living in, and just philosophy shapes so much of our world all the time, and so it's so important as Christian leaders to be equipped with philosophy, and then to have this major go out, and my dad worked really hard to get that all finished up, and so again, so excited that it's now available. Speaking of my dad too, he also did release a new book on ministry sciences, From Cope to Hope, and I think this goes along a lot of those same lines of the philosophy and kind of what we're seeing today in the world, where a lot of people are buying some very philosophy that is not super healthy, it's unbiblical, things like that. And so this book really is kind of addressing that and empowering Christian leaders to understand a lot more about what, as a Christian we should be living and how to, again, have that hope all throughout our life.
Absolutely. So that book is available on Amazon. It is an ebook or paperback form. So, you can read it on your Kindle, or if you want that paperback version, it is available. And yeah, such an interesting topic. I think, it is so integrated with philosophy, like you said, but I think this would be a great book to share with like your pastor or other church leaders. I think it gives a great insight into what kind of our philosophy here at Christian Leaders is, and, what goes into, developing our curriculum and how to integrate that biblical worldview into our lives. So I'm super excited to see, the traction on this. And if you do purchase that and read it, we would love for you to review it on Amazon as well, which just helps boost, the traction there and get this book out to more people who are interested in the topic.
Once again, follow us on our socials. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. If you're maybe watching this news from YouTube, join our social network, our Christian Leaders Network, and also, again, we added that TikTok of recent. So just stay in touch and stay up to date with Christian leaders. All right, Abby. Why was the music teacher so good at baseball?
Oh, it's a tough one. I feel like it should be like gym teacher or something. Yeah. Bases, the bat. I don't know. Does it have bass in it? I guess that's the only word I can think of that connects to music. I don't know.
Well, it is because she has perfect pitch.
That's obvious. No, I'm just kidding. That's a good one. I like that.
I actually did think there was a possibility you might get it.
Yeah, I wasn't close, but it's okay. That makes it better when it's a surprise.
All right, and our closing encouragement for today, as we're in this, again, Thanksgiving month, I think it's just, we can say the word, get Thanksgiving, being grateful again and again. It can almost become mundane. And so I think it's so important to just get in your scripture, spend time with God, and really just give him thanks. He is so good, and his love endures forever. So as you gather this Thanksgiving, let that, true gratitude really fill your heart, not for only the blessings of your family and friends and provision, but for God's just steadfast love that never changes. So again, just stay in that place of prayer, of thanksgiving, being in his word, and yes, he is so good.
That's a great reminder today. I'm already starting to feel the busyness of the holiday season, and also being here in the U.S., we're in the midst of election season. It just feels like there's a lot of maybe not positive, not life-bringing messaging out there. So I think really returning to gratitude, especially in this time,
especially whatever the outcome may be. There's for the election, I think it's so important to keep a heart of gratitude and our eyes fixed on Jesus in this time. So really great point of bringing that up, Abby.
Thank you guys so much for tuning into this November news, and there are a lot of ways to really get involved, so we hope to see that traction. We're really excited, looking forward to Thanksgiving and Giving Tuesday. We are so thankful for all of your support and all of the love that we receive from you guys, and thanks for tuning in.
God bless.